Evening all, and welcome back to Factorio, where we are going to make some artillery shells. So, what is needed to make artillery shells? Let's see here. Artillery shells require explosives, which we're making, explosive cannon shells, which we're not making, and radars. Okay. What does explosive cannon shells require? Require steel, plastic, and more explosives. That's fine, we can do that. And the other one? The other one was radars, wasn't it? We need radars require iron, gears, and electronic circuits. Okay, well, we can make the gears in situ just from iron. That's not terrible. And that could all be made here. So we're going to need steel, plastic, explosives, iron, and electronic circuits. We're going to need 5 stations. We're going to need 5 train stops in order to get what we want. So how do I do this? I've kind of picked here, which is just above the coal and that piece here. So I might just tap off this line here, come along, do what I've got to do, and then return to it there. I could also return to it here by the uranium. There is a line here. Let's figure out that first, shall we? Okay, so trains drive on the left, so they come up this side. So I want 5 train stops. Do I need to have a parking bay? I think I do. A parking bay would make perfect sense here. So let's do. What I should really do is I should up this rail to like 1,000 or something, because I always need more rails than I have. Oh, here they come with more green circuits as well. I started requesting some circuits as well, just so that I can make roboports on the fly, like so. Even though I'm going to probably take out some of these roboports, so it won't be so bad. So, if we want to have, let's say we want to have the rail just below that there. Oh. Okay. Then we want to come down this way. Oh, there you go. What are you delivering? Loads of rail to me. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to change that to be just, I think 200 would probably be enough. 2 stacks. I think 5 stacks would probably be okay, but whatever. Yeah, we'll take all them in, and then we'll use many of them up now, and things will be awesome. The roboport help them out a bit. So I want to make sure I put in enough parking bays, unlike what I've done before, where it wasn't quite long enough, then it causes all sorts of problems. Come on, robots. Well, you can do what you're doing anyway. Right. So, yeah, so if I put in a rail stop there, right, if I put in a rail stop on the other side, might help. Then I count back. Yep, that's long enough. So, there. If I did that, that should be long enough. We'll go down one more, just in case. Okay, I need to convince that cliff to go away. And I'm probably going to have to convince a couple of these to go away as well. There we go. So we want a rail signal before the link, and then a rail signal there, and in fact that one can come out and go further. So there we go. So now that's on different segment there. Trying to get the rail signals correct is always something that not necessarily confuses me, but I know I get wrong a lot. Oh. There's 4. There's 5. Awesome. Right. There's all the trains will park in there. And there's plenty of space for them. Awesome. Okie dokie. And then we're going to need rail stops, like here, I think, for our different goods. I'm starting off with the rails first because I want to make sure I get everything kind of right. Okay, let's is that long enough? I don't have any train stops. Am I not requesting train stops? I'm probably not. No, I don't think I am. Let's request some train stops, shall we? Might be an idea. Where are they? They're in here. There. Give me 10 train stops. And, oh, if I get more than 10, then get rid of them. I also dropped these down, and I don't know why, because whether you have 10 or whether you have 50, it doesn't matter. They still use up a slot in your inventory, so... Okay, that's not long enough. There we go, that's better. Awesome. And then you can curve around and go that way, and you can do want to connect it down here. I haven't decided that yet. Oh. But what I do need to do is figure out exactly where a train is going to go. And put in some boxes. So we're going to have... I need a train here. That's what I need. I need a train. Do we have any trains spare anywhere? Like a death train. I suppose I could steal that, couldn't I? Or I might steal one of these ones here because I don't think our explosive train is actually being used at all. No, I don't think it is. So we'll ask you to come here, and then I don't know what one this is going to be yet. Probably iron first would make sense. But I want to find out how large I need to leave the gap. I can never. I think I'm just going to use stack inserters. So really, I could just do like 1 and 2. Something like that. Using stack inserters to unload it. Don't want to do that yet, obviously. That would be... that would be a little bit foolish. So we'd have stack inserters there. We then have normal inserters. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna do a bit of a weird looking thing, but just to make my life easier. Something I saw, I don't know where I saw this, but just so much simpler for unloading stuff. You have stack inserters to unload the train into the boxes, and then you do this, and then you put them on the belts in the center, and then you've already got double lined goods, which is awesome. So if we say this is going to be an iron train, I probably want something like this. I think, because basically everything's going to be down the bottom. Yeah, I could probably merge them as well, but I'll leave it like that because I think we're going to have some making gears and some doing other things, so that'll be fine. So that means the next train can come in right next to that, because I'm only going to offload on one side. That we'll go over by one. Like that. Give it a little bit of space just in case we need something. Who knows? Who knows? Oh. Take out that one there. Oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy that. First and foremost, I'm going to get the train and drive it away, because I don't want to be copying the train. There's no point to copying the train. But I'm going to copy nope, that's landfill. Don't want landfill. We want to copy from there down. I don't want the radar either. God. Shoe radar, shoe. That's what I want. I want all that. Oh, copied. Then we can just go paste, paste. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need a fifth one. And it would be exactly where the awkward things are, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yes, it would. Oh. Okay, I'm going to move that over slightly. And that. I can't go there, so it's got to go there. Which does leave a small gap in the centre, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, no, because you need your unload bit, don't you? Didn't think of that. You actually need your unload bit. So, carefully chop down all the trees here. But we want to be nice to nature. There we go. We don't blow trees up here. We're much nicer than that. Okay, so there we go. So there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drop-offs. And they can all go down here, and then we'll sort them out where they're going to, and then we'll build the thing down here, which is awesome. But I need to figure out what we need. So I want to have, I think, iron drop-off as first. This is going to be iron plate drop-off. What I'm going to do is break the line up here. because I know that if I request iron plates, it's going to iron plate pickup paused. Alright, okay. Iron plates spelled with a T. There we go. And maybe that colour. And there are no trains using this stop. That's not really surprising. Oh, trains are using. There's no trains using that stop. Ah, because that one's paused. Call that iron plate pickup, and we'll make it the bluey-ish colour. Then if we control right click and then control click, there we go. We've got some iron plate pickups and green circuit drop off and mold drop off and oil drop off. So we're going to need a new train for that. But at least now they can pick up from 3 different places. So yeah, so we will need a new train for that. So we'll rename this one to the not how you spell artillery, is it? No, it is not. Artillery is spelled very differently to that. Artillery is spelled with an E. Paste. There we go. Okay, so artillery iron drop off. We're going to need artillery green circuit drop off. That's going to be green. The colours don't matter. The colours do not matter at all. We then also need we've got the iron and the green circuit, so that's that one done. We then also need steel and plastic. So we'll have artillery steel drop off. Steel is like a grey colour, so I don't. And this will be the plastic drop off. And plastic is white. And this will be the explosive drop off. Awesome. Explosive are kind of red. So there we go. We have all our things sorted. We have an explosive train, so let's do this, shall we? Let's go add train. You can't get to any of these, which is fine. So we're going to explosive pickup, and we're going to say full cargo, and we're going to say explosive drop off, artillery explosive drop off, and we're going to say empty cargo. Okay. And I think at the pickup, which is ironically just down here, there is, yeah, there's fuel for them. So all of them got fuel there. Awesome. Okay, so there you go. And you can go into automatic mode, and you're going to go, I can't do anything. Help me, help me. Oh, no. There's a... let's go back. Then we'll make these a little bit lower. Oh, don't stand on the track. Don't stand on the track. It's really, 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 really bad for your health. Okay, so it just literally has to be one lower. Oh, let's just use these to do that. And then I want to put down a I should have had a much better system than this. Oh, hold on, that's wrong. No, that is completely wrong, because that wants to rejoin this rail, doesn't it? Because it's going up. I probably had it in the right place the first time. Now, I'm really not surprised you're confused. You there, and then put you there. There we go. So we've got a signal saying you can stop and then turn in, and you can stop and then come out, and then everything should be awesome. Okay, so I didn't need to move that at all. So yeah. And if I put you into automatic mode, you will now go and drive and pick up stuff. Really, I should have had that going down, shouldn't I? But then there's a roundabout just nearby, so that's not a problem. Note to self: in future, every time there is going to be a junction, stick a roundabout in, or a crossing, or whatever. There we go. Okay, so you can't get to the S03 drop off, that's correct. You can't get there because of that. There we go, now you can. Putting all these in preparation. I haven't actually got the power here yet, but power is just nearby, so that won't be a problem. And there you are. Hello! And you're going to sit there and wait for empty fuel, so yay. We'll go there, and then we'll copy that and put that there. There you go, that'll do. Okay, so I've just realised how long I've been recording for, so we shall bring this one to a close here, and we shall come back next time, and I shall hopefully start actually building this down here, and we'll get things going, and we'll have some artillery shells being made, as well as some radars, which will be quite useful, and we'll take it from there. So, yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this, and hope to see you again next time, and until then, as always, have fun.